Alrighty, so I had drawn a idea of what our garden could look like, and now I have used my trusty little shovel and outlined it, and I'm going to take Naaman through it because he was washing the car um, to see if it'll work or what you think, right?
Okay,
Okay.
let's take a look. We have to see if this meets my approval.
You can flip it around.
Okay, so all right, we're gonna have a fence here, obviously. Those are all posts.
Yeah, that'll be a fence. And so this, because we're gonna do vegetables and flowers, this, in my mind, is two really long rows of flowers.
Okay,
So like dahlias or like sweet peas, they go really high.
and this is about 15, no more, 25 feet, something like that. I think it's about 25 or 23
and these
feet.
I'm approximating, they're about 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that is I read that they should be under 4 feet every single little aisle or row that you create, so that you can easily get it from either side.
Okay.
You don't want it too deep. So this right here is a pathway. These are the 2 rows. Okay, so those are mainly flowers. And so then we come back here, and you have, and you can tell me what you think, but similar to that, but there's this like.
So there's
I broke
1,
it
2, 3, 4 beds.
Yeah, I broke it up into 4 beds, and I think mainly just for ease of getting from one spot to the other.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if it's really long, then I have to go all the way around to get to the rest of the garden.
Yeah.
Versus if I break it up and there's just, there's a pathway. So 4 here, and then here, okay, so you wanted long ones. My idea was to break them up into squares. And so if you look, they are not perfect squares, obviously, but they should be at least like 3 feet in from all 3 by 3 feet, I think is the idea. And then wide enough pathways that you can comfortably walk through and reach it all. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 per side, because the plan was to kind of separate the garden based on this, so that you look out the house and there's like a center line. So this would be the center pathway. I think that'd be a little bit wider than the other pathways.
Okay.
And so you and I both had the idea of like having a border garden.
Yeah.
That's what these 2 are.
Okay, so yeah, this is your.
2 long ones right here.
Would these be flowers?
They could be flowers. Yeah. They
Or
could
something.
be herbs. It could be full of herbs.
Okay.
It could be flowers. It could even be strawberries, because
Something
strawberries
that
are
looks.
a good ground cover to mix with other ones.
Okay.
And then I was thinking, actually, if we wanted to get fancy, this is where you could make some sort of archway.
Yeah.
Or,
And you could. Are you thinking like the light gravel here, or are you gonna still keep it mulch in between, or what?
For now, I'd just keep it mulch, and then we can see how the garden evolves.
Okay.
So yeah.
So we have 1, 2. We have 9 beds here.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 more beds back there. We have
really
2
long
long beds here. And those flowers you said?
Those are all flowers.
Those are all flowers.
Over there, I don't know, but those 2 are gonna be dedicated to flowers.
Okay. And then if we turn around here, we have another 9 here, another 2 more.
Yeah. Well, then here's a question though: should I, if we stuck with this plan, should we separate this one as well? Instead of 2 long rows, also add right here a pathway, just for ease of getting to and from each garden. Or maybe
But-
this one doesn't need it.
Yeah, that one doesn't need to be
Maybe
divided.
This one can be long, and then this one can be a walkthrough,
Yeah.
which technically could do the same thing over there.
Yeah.
Kind of like symmetry. So this is another pathway, obviously. And then on this side, I figured, what if we try it a little bit differently, and rather than making 2 really long ones, you could fit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So 5 more beds here. And are these vegetables or flowers or what are these?
I don't know. I have no idea even.
Okay.
Like, choosing what the food is and what the flowers are is next.
Yeah.
But it's just a layout, an idea for a layout right now.
So right now we have this whole section here. This is about 15 feet this way from our patio, and 15 feet out this way and on the other side. So I think it's about 25, maybe something like that, in deep in total in the grass area. so that we could still have a trampoline or whatever if we want to for the kids. Right now it's really squishy, we can't step on it. And then we have 3-foot beds against the house as well, so we can put something there if we want to, or we can make that
Pathway.
a path. Yeah, we'll have to see. We might cut in a path here though instead through the lawn. It's an option.
And
But
then I don't know what to do with that. And then the other side obviously has a huge. I was thinking actually if we could set out an outdoor like potting area and seed planting area, and if
Yeah.
we put up shelves, like dirt and all the stuff to prepare everything,
yeah,
That's what I was thinking. And then a question is, what do you think about should this if we did the beds this way? Would you extend them all the way to the grass, or would you leave like a little bit of walking?
good point.
Do you need like a little bit of walking space around it?
I guess it'd be more for looks, because obviously when the grass takes in and solidifies, it's not a problem to walk on it.
Yeah.
And we won't really be doing much out here in the wet season.
Yeah.
So, well, it looks like a lot of space.
It is.
It's a huge amount of space if you actually.
If we did this, I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Because the drawing that you drew,
Yeah.
you had, rather than squares, you had a row. And
Yeah.
a row and a row.
Well, the reason I did it that way is simply to maximize the use of the space, because obviously every path takes up some space.
I know.
But if you prefer to look at this,
To me, though, because we have dreamed of gardens for so long, and this is going to be the first time we do a garden, I don't mind necessarily if we make it a little bit more fun and attractive and take up some of the space.
yeah.
Because like I don't even know how much food we're gonna plant.
Real quick, where's Graham?
He's playing, watching my phone upstairs.
Okay.
I don't know how much we're gonna plant. I don't know how much we're gonna end up like. Are we way in over our heads for it to be this massive of a garden for the first time?
We don't really like doing minimalist things except for
Except
in
for
terms
our
of
house and
decluttering. So, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of planting it all out and getting it all done, and I don't know, just seeing how much work it is. But I'm hoping we can automate it with bringing out some hoses and
Yeah.
timing the watering and everything, so that we're not slaves to our garden. But realistically, obviously, there'll be work involved with weeding and whatnot. So anyway, I don't know. There's no point in having a nice big yard and not using it.
It's starting to rain more.
Yes.
So what do you think? Like, see this area here is just I don't even know what you put here.
Yeah. So we have this huge area
Really large area.
right next to the garage. Hold on, my camera's wet. It is raining quite a bit now, but this is a pretty big area. I think it's, I don't know, 15 by 20 or something like that. So we could use this for a lot of different things, including if we put in a mini golf course here.
Oh yeah, you could do a mini golf course here. But see, this is what I was thinking is like right along here, you would have your potting area, and then I'd put something growing next to, like up next to this, to help us have some kitchen privacy from.
Yeah, that's our kitchen window here. So yeah. Well, my phone's really wet now, so we should probably go inside.
Okay, so this is our plan. We'll talk about it more and decide if that's okay, if you want to change anything.
Yep.